Back when I first quit drinking, I was always extra anxious about Friday nights. And I think that's because back when I was drinking, Friday night was my night to shine. I gave myself permission to go completely ham on the alcohol because it's Friday night. Everybody drinks on Friday night, it's socially acceptable. Never mind the fact that I was on day 2 or 3 of a bender, but that didn't matter. I would take a picture of whatever drink I was having and post it on social media with some stupid caption like unwinding from a long week. It's just all those self preserving lies I told myself to try to convince myself that I didn't have a problem when clearly I did. So, going into my first Friday night sober, I knew I needed to have a plan. I knew I needed to distract myself and keep myself as busy as possible. And the end goal was just to get through the night, not about enjoying it, having a great night. No, get through the night. So I would plan my night out in blocks of what I was going to be doing from hour to hour to hour. And I would make it about the food. In early sobriety, make it about the food. We're not worrying about calories right now. And let's be honest, back when you were drinking, you didn't think twice about going to the Mexican restaurant, chugging margaritas, eating bowls of cheese dip. You didn't care about calories then, so we're not going to care about calories now. So I would get takeout from my favorite restaurant. I wouldn't go there and eat because I didn't want to sit down, be around a bar. I just wasn't ready for all that. And I would always make sure that I had some kind of dessert on hand, usually ice cream, cookies, whatever I wanted, candy. I just indulged in all of it. So I would make that more my focus, give myself something to look forward to. And what I would avoid the most is just sitting. Because when I would drink, I was always sitting on my couch. And I knew if I just sat in that same spot, my thoughts would start going. I would start obsessing, start spiraling, start negotiating with myself. Like, oh, maybe I could have just have one drink. Maybe I wasn't that bad. Maybe that last time I drank that I went overboard, maybe that was just a one-off. Maybe I can control it this time. That's the type of thinking I wanted to avoid. So if I wasn't eating, I was either watching something on TV that I was excited to watch, or I would go outside and walk. I think my first couple weekends in sobriety, I walked and walked and walked. That's what I pretty much did the entire evening, FaceTime a friend. And like I said, it was about getting through the night. And I always wanted to make it to 8 o'clock at night because for some reason, if I got ready for bed, brushed my teeth, and laid in bed, I felt safe. I felt like I conquered the night. Something about me and brushing my teeth, once I brush my teeth, the only thing that's going in my mouth is water. So I would get to that point and go lay in bed. Even though I wasn't sleeping great and didn't fall asleep, I would just lay in bed and I felt safe. But then Saturday morning would come and I would experience that delayed gratification. I would wake up so thankful that I didn't have a hangover, so grateful that I didn't drink, and I felt good. And the thing is, I didn't care about the struggle bus I was on the night before. I was just thankful that I didn't drink. So if you're newly sober and this is one of your first Friday nights, have a plan, distract yourself, and focus on the delayed gratification that you're going to feel when you wake up tomorrow morning feeling good. Because nobody ever regrets not drinking. Nobody ever woke up the night after not drinking sober feeling good and thought, I wish I would have drank last night.